Hey guys, just finished watching Marvel's Cloak and Dagger, Season 2, Episode 9, Blue Note. Um, this episode was kind of weird. I mean, the starting of this episode was a bit kind of slow and boring. Nothing really happened. There was a lot of dialogue and stuff. It really didn't go anywhere. It really didn't drag my attention into it. And at first I was thinking, okay, it's going to be a bit of a slower episode to have a big final episode. And then it started to pick up a little bit through, like, just after the halfway point, a little bit less. And it was just kind of... it was kind of okay. So we start off this episode with, we see Shane kind of playing the 98 months or 98 months ago and stuff like that, where he's kind of playing, and he played the Blue Note, which gave him his headaches or something, which is kind of weird. I still don't understand the idea of the Blue Note or what it even means. The way they describe it here is kind of like they didn't go into enough detail as to what the Blue Note really is or how is it affecting people and stuff. We see that Tandy and Mayhem find Leah using, Mayhem playing as Bridget and stuff and all that. So that was kind of cool. They find her, but that really doesn't go anywhere too much. We see Tyrone finds out that his mother, I guess it looks like he found out that his mother killed Connors and stuff. So that'll be cool to see him deal with that. But I don't think we get to see that until next season, since we only have one more episode left. And then we get a reference to Luke Cage and Karen Page, as they're, Luke Cage is in the newspaper, and obviously the article is written by Karen Page, and I think that was really cool. Disappointing though that we didn't get to see that. Like, we didn't see they had a newspaper or passing it between the two characters, and we didn't see that there. They couldn't just took any picture of Mike Coulter as Luke Cage with he's done 3 seasons of shows. Netflix he's done a few seasons of that stuff. So I don't know why they couldn't just pick a picture from the last season of Luke Cage and put that in here as one of these shots, or even a probably deleted scene type thing to make it look like a shot that was not like a new story that's going on now and that's not going on at the same time from one of the other seasons, right? So I think that could have been interesting, but oh well, I guess we missed that opportunity. They missed that opportunity there. We see Tandy and Tyrone. They end up going inside of Leah, trying to go inside over their head. That's when they end up seeing Justine there inside of his head. And then Tyrone ends up talking to the gang leaders around the city to try and calm them all down and to tell them, set some new rules and stuff, which, I don't know. I don't know why he doesn't just kind of absorb them inside of him like he did with O'Connor's and just let them live inside of his other dimension for a while, leave them there. I think that's what I would have done instead of just, trusting their words, trusting gang leaders' words. I don't think that would really... because after a while, I think they try and push back at him, rather than just kind of listening to him. So I don't think that's really... He can scare them all they want, but I think eventually they might just team up together to try and take down Tyrone, right? So I think that's something that he has to worry about. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things go with their storyline. Probably for next season. If we get another season, we'll have to wait and see. We see that Tandy's... we find out at the end of the episode that Tandy's mother is a part of Andre's audience and stuff, that he's kind of... been playing with her and stuff, and doing his mojo, whatever things he does, with the records. We see her name on some records also too, so we get that reveal. And then we end this episode with them all. He's about to finish the Blue Note. He's singing, he's playing it, and then Tandy throws a dagger, and Tyrone kind of teleports it over to him, and they use that to kill him. Or at least it looks like he kills him, but it's unclear. Did they disappear because of the dagger stab them? Did they disappear because of the Blue Note? What the hell is going on? I didn't really understand. And I also, throughout this episode, at the beginning of this episode, it said a big disclaimer, suicide in this, viewer discretion is advised. There's suicide themes in this. And then at the end of the episode, they put the suicide hotline on there. And I'm kind of a bit confused because I don't remember seeing no one in this episode commit suicide. And that's what I was thinking throughout this episode. Like, okay, is Andre Duchesne gonna commit suicide when I first saw that? Which, I guess they have to put the disclaimer there and all that stuff. But, it's a bit of a spoiler if the main villain is gonna commit suicide at the end of this video and end of this episode. So I kind of would have liked them to not do that and just, put it on the IMDb page, put it online, whatever. Don't put it in the thing just because, I don't know, just you'd be taking away out of the I guess you'd be taking a little bit too much out spoiling the ending, but it didn't happen. So I was just kind of still confused as to I don't understand where the suicide part comes into its play. Now, could it have been they were all standing there waiting for him to finish and finish out the blue note, which would be a collective suicide? I don't know. It's just kind of, and they were all being kind of played into doing this. He was controlling them into doing this. So it's not like they want. I don't know. I didn't really see the suicide themes in this episode. I could see how you can make some slight connections to that if you're really reaching and stuff, but not to the point where they should have to warn you that you might overthink this into having a connection to suicide or whatever. And I thought there'd just be straight up a suicide scene where someone straight up, commits suicide and violently type thing. And that's what I was thinking, something like that, But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I almost feel like those tags were kind of put on the wrong episode. They were meant like the next episode. Because I could see some things going with that, maybe someone like, I could see a different character, because it looks like even in this episode, Andre Duchesne doesn't seem like the type of character, even at the end of the episode, he says things where he's like, doesn't feel like he would commit suicide. He's like, I deserve to live without pain. And so, and this is what he's talking about, all this stuff. And he's like, he deserves to be a god. And that's why he talks about, he thinks too highly of himself to consider committing suicide. So I just don't understand that for that character. Now, what I could see is the character of Leah, if she, gets somehow Tandy and Tyrone break him, get her, set her free from Andre Duchesne. I could see her, overwhelmed with guilt and stuff, doing something like that. But I don't know. I just didn't seem like I saw that here. Maybe I'm missing something, but I feel like it was on the wrong episode, which I think if it turns out it was, and it was supposed to be on the next episode, and it's not, and then there is someone, I think that would just be quite hilarious. I find that it would be someone made such a huge mistake like that in the editing process. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things go with that. But who knows? Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. Definitely can't wait to see the last episode next week, and we'll see how things turn out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.